All right, well, it's Tuesday evening. For anybody that doesn't know me, I don't think that's anybody, but my name is Marty. I get the honor and privilege of facilitating on Tuesdays from the high mountains in the Pacific Northwest as I am getting snowed on once again. So it's beautiful out there. So let's go ahead and just take a few minutes to get ourselves into whatever meditative position works. And as we settle in, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of breathing. I'm going to slowly do 3 deep inhalations with a slow count of 8 and a very slow exhale of 8, but you do whatever works for you. And then we're going to take a very long trip this evening. As you settle in, focus in on your breathing. Be grateful for the inhalation, the oxygen that it brings in. And as you exhale, let go of the day. Let go of the tension. And just come to breath. Just breathe. This evening, I thought we'd travel halfway around the world to the great Asian continent and the mighty Great Wall of China. I merely picked this wall because I think most people at least have seen the pictures. A massive wall made of stone that travels for thousands and thousands of miles in both directions. And a nice little walkway right down the middle of it. And just take a moment and find yourself in the middle of this huge wall. As you see it wander gently through the green hills for miles and miles. You're all alone. And just breathe. As you gently turn around, you see the same thing, miles and miles of the wall. As you stand in the walkway, watch it as it gently weaves in through the valleys, along the ridge line, as far as the eyes can see. And just breathe. On either side of the walkway is a ledge about waist high. And to your left, I want you to imagine a big heavy rock sitting on that ledge. Imagine walking over to it and picking it up. Take just a moment and feel the texture of the rock. Maybe it's rough, maybe it's smooth. But feel its weight in your hands. And just breathe. And in either direction, whichever you choose, gently take 10 steps. And we'll just be quiet for a minute and count 10 steps as you walk down one side of the walkway, carrying this heavy rock. Feel the stones beneath your feet, the weight of the rock in your hands, in your arms, and in your shoulders. And as you gently walk your 10 steps, look down at the rock and see the word guilt. And after you've walked your 10 steps, walk over to the ledge and set the rock down. Feel the weight as it's released from the hands and the arms and the shoulders. Be mindful of the breath. Just breathe. Gently turn to your right to the other side of the sidewalk. Walk over to the ledge. And there lies a beautiful white feather. Gently pick up the feather with both hands. Feel the texture of the feather. Feel how light it is in your hands. Maybe brush across your chin or your cheek. And just breathe. And in either direction, it does not matter. Continue to take 10 more steps. Gently enjoying the lightness of the feather, how it feels in your hands. Hold it up to the sun. Just count to 10. And breathe. And as you look at this feather, you see the word giving. And you've gently walked your 10 steps, gently set the feather down on the ledge. Come back to breath. And just breathe. Now turn and walk across to the next ledge. See another stone, maybe different in color this time, different in texture. But pick it up with both hands, feel its weight. Feel it in your wrists and your forearms. Feel it in the shoulders and the back. Let that weight of the rock just be what it is. And in either direction, it does not matter. Carry the rock 10 steps. And just breathe. As you come to the end of your 10 steps, look down at the rock and see the word shame. and gently set it down on the ledge. Let go of the rock. Feel the release of the pressure from your fingertips, from the wrists. Feel how your arms feel lighter and float upward. Your back straightens up. And just breathe. Turn yourself to the opposite ledge. See another feather, bright orange in color. Gently pick it up. Once again, enjoying the lightness of the feather. Run it between your fingers. Brush it up against your cheek, under your chin. Doesn't matter what direction you pick, just take 10 steps. And just breathe. As we slowly come to the end of our 10 steps, look down at the bright orange feather and see the word confidence. And when it feels okay, gently set it back down on the ledge. And just breathe. One more time, feeling the stones beneath your feet, walk across the walkway. See another stone. Gently pick it up with both hands. Gently shift the weight of the rock from the right to the left and the left to the right. Just be mindful of the weight of the rock and how it feels between your fingers and your wrists, the shoulders, in your back. And gently head down the walkway and take your 10 steps. And just breathe. As we come to the end of our 10th step, look down at this rock and see the word regret. And gently set the stone down. Feel the release from your palms, the lightness in the hands, the lightness in the wrists, the shoulders. And the back is straight. And the sun's beating down, and just breathe. Now turn once again to the opposite ledge. Walk over and pick up the bright green feather. Once again, admiring its beauty. Maybe it's a big peacock feather. Just take the time to feel the brushes of the hairs. Feel it in your hands, feel it on your cheek. Maybe tickle your nose. Feel the lightness of the feather and how it feels in your fingertips. And pick a direction, it does not matter, and take 10 steps. Just breathe. So you've taken many steps now, carrying both rock and feather. After doing this several times, you feel the sensation of both. Just take a couple minutes and stare out in front of you down the long, long wall. Look out over the open grassy fields on either side. And just take a couple minutes and just breathe. Oftentimes, life can be like this great wall of China. It meanders seemingly forever in front of us or behind us. Just depends on which direction we turn. Sometimes we pick up the rocks of regret, guilt, or shame. May we take time to pick up the feathers of giving, confidence, compassion, and above all, just breathe. And as we continue to breathe, let's go ahead and gently breathe ourselves back to the room. Gently settle yourselves and beautiful evening, beautiful shares. Thank you again, everybody. Let's go ahead and get ourselves into a position and we'll do a dedication. This evening we spent some time on a great wall. We took several steps carrying rocks of grief, rocks of guilt, shame, resentment. We also carried feathers. I thought it was beautiful this evening that nobody mentioned the feathers. May you carry feathers with you at all times. Take those moments and enjoy the feathers. May we see the rocks and feathers in others, those that have come before us and those that follow behind. You have a wonderful evening and a great week. Namaste.